Hello, everyone. Welcome to Koronal Blossom, Volume 3, Journey to the Stars. And this is the last volume in the Koronal Blossom trilogy. And we're about to see how all this comes to an end. So I came fresh from Volume 2, and if you don't want to see how that volume went, I'll start with a brief recap for the first two volumes. So Volume 1, Gift from the Galaxy, and Volume 2, The Truth from Beyond. So Volume 1 is all about Arne, this metallic life form I see in the middle of the screen. So Arne crashed onto planet Earth, and at first it was hard to understand what Arne wanted, but after teaching her language, Arne mentions that I'm lost and I want to go home. And at the same time, there are two pirates, Lily and Uni, looking for rare and valuable treasure. And it turns out at the end of Volume 1, that treasure is Arne. So going to Volume 2, Lily is unsuccessful at capturing Arne because Arne is shaped like Lily's sister, Lala, minus the chest, and it brings up memories and feelings for Lily. So Lala was the top pirate for the Chamonix clan, the clan that Lily belongs to, and for some reason Lala quit and left all of the equipment behind, or the heirloom. So in Volume 2, we also got to learn more about Arne. So Arne is made of fractalium, a special metal that has social properties and likes to cling to other fractal metal. And we got to see some repeat from Volume 1. So Sheena was helping Arne in Volume 1, and in Volume 2, she's helping Lily as well. So make Lily more of a docile, girly person who understands how life works on Earth. So in Volume 2, the story ended with a surprise. So this older lady that you see on the right, Kanade, it turns out she had a very evil plan in mind the whole time. And it kind of felt like she was deceiving Keiji, who she was taking care of. So Kanade's playing something sinister, which we don't know what it is yet, and she needs fractal metal to make it happen. And she wants Arne to basically melt her and use her as fuel for her plan. And to make it worse, Kanade has possessed all of the underlings, the robots that were working for Lily, and I'm sure the underlings are happy to have a new master because they hate how Lily treats them. So let's see how it goes and what Kanade's secret plan is and what she wants to do. So start.
人はね、失い続けていく生き物なの。それは変えられない。死が絶対的なものであるようにね。
Okay, so we get a brief intro about Kanade before the surprise.
失って、もう嫌になるぐらい失って、それでもまだ失い続ける。そう聞くと、とっても怖いでしょ。生きていくのが嫌になるでしょ。だからよく聞いて、ケイジ君。私は今から大事なことを言います。人は失い続ける。どんなに大事なものでも突然に何の前触れもなく手の届かない場所に行ってしまう。でもね、それと同時に人は何かを得ている。 得続けて受け取り続けて見つけ続けていく。私たちの出会いだってそうよ。この出会いが良かったか悪かったかはケイジ君、あなたが決めなさい。君との出会いは私の人生を豊かにする、そう決めたわ。かつてご両親があなたに出会った時と同じことを私は君に思うわ。そのことだけは忘れないで、ケイジ君。
So that's what my counselor, Kanade Hyoki-san, told me. So that was a prologue about how Keiji always saw Kanade-san, so someone who's helpful, brings up good thoughts. But after that surprise at the end of Volume 2, that just destroyed everything. And I thought that I will never forget the expression on her face as she said that. I really did.
ありがとう、ケイジ君。あなたのおかげで世界は進化のための無駄な時間を数百年単位でスキップできるわ。幼いあなたが願った不治の病の根治、そしてそれを宇宙人が受け入れたこと、アルネを助けたこと、すべてあなたの功績よ。
Okay, so what Kanai is talking about is this special device called CATS, which is known to treat any kind of disease, even ones that are terminal and ones that have no cure. And if you remember from Volume 2, it turns out that Lala used it on Shino to cure a very difficult and rare disease. And it came at the expense of Lala having to erase Kei's memories about the time he was with her. And it also explains why Lala disappeared after that. It looks like Kanade wants to use this somehow.
心の底から褒めてあげるわ。よくできました。
She smiles. And it's a smile I know all too well. And there's no mistaking it. I'll never forget that smile. It saved me so many times, and it really is her. Wait, Kanai-san? Wait, from the day we met till just now, has everything been a lie?
まさか全てが嘘なはずないじゃない。
Huh?
誠心誠意、清き奏は働いてきたわ。人類のために。
Wait, no. So something's different. So that's the smile of the Kanade Hyoki I know. So her eyes look different though. She never seemed so unknowable. Well, right now, she's just staring at me blankly. So there used to be more tenderness to them. So I think he feels that maybe Kanade got possessed by something, or someone's controlling her. Wait, so what happened to you, Kanai-san?
あなたも理解できないのね。残念だわ。言葉を重ねれば理解に到達するでしょうけれど、それも無駄な時間よね。まさかここまで懐かれるとは意外だったけれど、それはスパイとしていい仕事ができたという証みたいなものよね。
So it was all a trick, and it looks like my act went well. So I made you falsely trust me. Wait, what the hell are you talking about?
さあ、あ アルネを連れて行きなさい。
So now, take Arne away.
了解。
Wait, Kanade-san.
動くな。光線銃がお前を狙っているぞ。
So pretty much everyone's tied up by the underling robots.
ケイ君、ダメ。そうそう、じっとしていてね。愛しい人類に危害を加えたくないけれど、障害物なら容赦はしないわ。
Wait, so it's that look again. Stop it. So don't look at me with that cold eyes. So Shio-san's grasping my shirt tight and shaking so badly I can practically feel the anguish radiating off her. And if I act recklessly, I might cause harm to Shio-san as well. But I can't just stand here and watch while they take Arne away either.
おい、酔っ払い。いきなり黒幕気取りで調子に乗ってんじゃねえぞ。
Wait, Lily?
黒幕？人聞きが悪いわね。私は人類を正しく導くただの改造人に過ぎないわ。うせえ、黙りな。そんな言葉遊びをしてんじゃねえんだ。
So placing her foot on a deck brush lying nearby, Lily skillfully flicks it upright and snatches it.
アルネは私が先に狙った獲物だ。手出すんじゃねえよ。
So wait, I found Arne first, and she's mine. And given that Arne's shaped like Lala, it kind of feels like Arne's part of Lily's family.
あらあら、宇宙海賊が諦めた獲物に未練たらたらね。で、そんなデッキブラシ一つでどうするつもりかしら。ただのデッキブラシだって思ってるなら怪我するぜ。
So with a snap of her wrist, the handle of Lily's brush clicks open and it splits into 3 sections.
カナデ様、あれはプラズマ三節痕にもなる防犯用デッキブラシです。
So the underlings know all of Lily's tricks and now they're sharing it with their new master, Kanade.
あなたたちはせっかくのテクノロジーを変なことばかり使って。そうかい？ふっ！あぎゃ。
So Lily swings the deck brush around, sending one of the underlings flying. Well, looks like she tackled all 3.
見たか？今こうして掃除の役に立ってんだろ。次はてめえだ、このクソ父が。
So now I got rid of the underlings, so now it's your turn.
やってしまいなさい。了解。
So now the robots are using advanced weapons on Lily.
リリー様。
So Uni, San, and I rush to Lily's side and help her sit up.
リリー様、よかった。気を失ってるだけで心臓は動いてますね。
So Lily got stunned. I see.
安心しなさい。今のは警告よ。命までは奪わないわ。
So
次は手加減なしで打たせるわよ。
that was just a warning shot. So if you want to mess with my plans again, the second time it's not going to be a warning shot. And
だから久美子ちゃんも拾ったデッキブラシで変な気を起こそうと思わないことね。はいはい、降参降参。
so Kimiko throws the triple staff brush on the floor and raises her hand.
そうそう、結局は無駄な抵抗なのだから最初から素直に従っておくべきよ。これはどういうことですか？子分たちは絶対に主人であるリリ様を撃てないようプログラムされていて、 プロテクトも相当厳重に施されています。
Well, I'm sure Kanade found a bug that she exploited.
突破するのは地球人の技術レベルでは到底無理なはずで、まさか。
But then again, if you remember from the end of Volume 2, Kanade mentioned that she found some out of the Earth technology. So I think she found the CATS program. She also intercepted a shark's spaceship. So in a sense, she has some space technology that she could use to hack into the underlings.
そう、ナラが撃ち落とした宇宙警察、シャークの使っていた技術の流用よ。
There you go.
あなたたちがそこまで我々の技術を使いこなしていたとは正直予想外でした。我々人類は応用力に優れているの。フラクタリウムをはじめとする数々の有用な資源に頼って技術を積み上げてきただけのあなたたちとは違ってね。けれどこうしてフラクタリウムの塊を入手できたことにより人類は一気にステップアップするわ。あらゆる病を克服し寿命を消し去り、ゆくゆくは宇宙に半島を広げる。アルネはその大事な足がか
Wait, into space?
り。ねえ、シャークのもたらした技術解明は進んだものの、どうしてもこの星にある物質ではその装置を動かす燃料となり得なかったの。
Wait, so delivered us? Wait, didn't she just plunder the spaceship that crashed there? Well, what a self-centered way of thinking.
やはりフラクタリウムを前提とした装置だもの。代替物では思ったような結果は得られなかったわ。だからこそ私は喜びに震えている。この10年以上求めていた物質が生きている燃料が手に入ったのだから。
So the big question is that what kind of experiment is Kanade doing that would require lots of fractalium metal? Wait, living fuel?
そう、フラクタシルなどという出がらしではない、純粋な生きている燃料。自己増殖を繰り返す終わりなきエネルギー資源。フラクタリウムのシンギュラリティあるね。
So what I think is going to happen is that Kanade is going to use RNA as like a magnet to suck in fractalium from other parts of space, and that will serve as an endless supply of fractalium for Kanade's experiment, which we still don't know what it is.
最高よ。たまらない。なんて美しい存在なの。自己増殖、フラクタシルではなくフラクタリウムを。
Oh, so create our own fractalium metal.
バカで間抜けな宇宙海賊。彼女が意志を持っている時点でその可能性に気づくべきだったのよ。先入観による見落とし、私としたことが。
つまり研究所とやらはアルネを自分たちの目的のために犠牲にしようとしてるんだよね。
Yeah, well, they really want to suck her dry. Well, I'm sure we all know that by now.
食い物言い得てみようね、ケイジ君。
So RNA lies motionless as Kanade-san carries or caresses her cheek.
この子一人の犠牲で人類は進化するの。安い代償と思わない？
Wait, as if, so are you for real?
もっと動かないでね。せっかく長い年月をかけて助けてあげたケイジ君を打ちたくないわ。自分の作品を壊すような芸術家でもないんだから、 少し気に入らない言動したぐらいで傑作を砕きたくはないわ。
Hey, you, so shut up.
よく言うぜ、この盗っ人どもが。どうせ誰一人無事に返すつもりはないんだろう。
So, it looks like Lily surprisingly recovered. Wait, Lily, you're awake? Are you okay?
ああ、てめえの手下に噛まれてざまあないけどね。あれぐらいどうってことないさ。
So, I'm sure I've handled worse things than this.
リリー様、どうぞ捕まってください。
Well, don't push yourself, so Uni props Lily up as if she's a little shaky on her feet. So having watched the scene unfold, the woman in the white lab coat shrugs.
海賊と一緒にしないで。私たちはあくまで人類のために頑張っている。あなたたちは後でちゃんと全員5体満足で返してあげれば。
Wait, what do you mean?
彼を抑えて。あと、あれ貸してくれる？
了解。そのガキを拘束だ。拘束。
Hey, wait, stop, don't touch me.
動くな。消し済みになりたいのか。
So I think Kanade sees that Keiji is the biggest threat, so we must dispose of him first. So with their plasma guns pointed at me, I have no choice but to stay still while the underling robots bind my hands and feet together. Well, those little guys are stronger than they look, and they're tying me up so tight that I can hardly move a muscle.
ちょっと、無事に返すって言ったじゃないですか。
Well, I think that was never the plan.
そうよ。そのための準備をしてるだけよ。あれ、貸して。
こちらです。
So the underling holds out a box, the woman in the lab coat takes it and opens it to show us the contents. So what is in there? Wait, syringes?
そう。ケイジ君はよく知ってるでしょ。
Wait, no, what? So what are you talking about?
ちょっと、ケイジに何する気？
動くな。変な動きを見せれば撃つぞ。
So I wonder what kind of injection Kanai is going to give to Keiji. It's like, well, you will stay still and take this. And it kind of sounds like something that's going to kill Keiji. Shino-san slowly shifts across to sit next to Kimiko, who is getting increasingly annoyed with the underlings pointing their guns at her.
安心しなさい。命に関わるような薬ではないわ。成分はパタロテオトキシンよ。
ユニ、知ってる？
ニャーニャー剤の原料、マタタベクサから取れる成分です。
So it's something that's going to make them all pass out, and when they wake up, they won't know about what just happened.
つまりあの注射器の中身は記憶を消す薬ってわけだ。
There you go.
記憶を消す？そんな薬をララさんはケイ君に使ったってこと？
Wait, so it erases memories?
ええ、記憶を全部消させてもらうわ。ここ半年ほどの記憶、すべてをね。ごめんなさい。本当はもうちょっと期間を決められればいいのだけれど、悔しいことに今の私たちの技術じゃララの使った技術を使いこなせないわ。
So she takes firm hold of the syringe and starts expelling the air from it as she speaks.
記憶は人を人たらしめる最も大事な聖域の一つ。コントロールするのは相当に難しい。でも安心して、 アルネが手に入ったし、こうしてたくさんの宇宙海賊のロボットという未知のテクノロジーも手に入った。
So now I must erase my existence from your memories.
きっと薬もすぐに改良されて、全人類がその恩恵を受け、心安らかに記憶を消せる。光栄なことにケイジ君たちはその礎になれるの。
Wait, so you're using me as a gamer pig. So I get to be the first to test out this.
まさか臨床実験はすでに済んでるわ。大事な人類をむやみに減らしたりするものですか。
Well, I think she's lying. She's conducted clinical trials. How can she say something like that with such a neutral expression? And that means that some people have already been administered the drug, right? And how can she be so calm about this? Well, it's because it's part of her master plan.
なぜって不思議そうな顔ね。でもね、至極単純なこと。記憶こそが人を蝕むの。心を病ませるの。だからケイジ君、いっそのことあなたの記憶をすべて消してあげましょうか。アルネだけじゃなくてご両親を失った記憶に関することすべて。
Wait, no. So she's using the things that I've confessed to her in the past.
そうすればあなたのトラウマは解消されるかもしれない。機械に触れるたびに気持ちが悪くなる人生なんて嫌でしょ。
Well, please don't. And a smile on her face is exactly the same as the one she wore when she first reached out to me.
そう、楽にしてあげる。あなたを新品にしてあげる。ちゃんとした人間に戻してあげる。人類として進化しましょう。
Well, I'm not sure what she means by evolve. Well, just shut up. So please don't do it. And Kanade-san disinfects my arm with some rubbing alcohol and lightly presses the tip of the needle against my skin. Okay, so now here's your injection. Wait, it's cold. Wait, no, stop! Kanade-san!
そうね。この注射の後、半月ほど行方不明になってもらうわね。
Don't worry, once I give you this, it'll be all over and nothing, or you won't feel anything.
ストーリーとしては、アルネのお迎えが来て、その宇宙人にアルネを連れ去られてしまった。
And if you're worried about other people, don't worry, I have a way to cover that up as well.
その時にケイジ君たちは記憶を全部消された。私自身は記憶を消される前にみんなを連れて逃げ出した。こんな感じかしら。まあ適切に私が証言するわ。
そんな風に私たち全員の記憶を消して自分だけ助かったなんて、そんな都合のいい話、町のみんなは誰も信じない。
Well, that sounds true, so the more that she covers up, the more suspicious it becomes.
そうかしら。ポットでの宇宙人と何年間も町に通って一人の青年の心を救った私。どっちが信用されると思う？
But I'm sure as a last resort, Kanade's just going to inject the drug to everyone, so that there'll be no traces of all this.
それは
Wait, Kanade-san, so please stop this already. Are you out of your mind? So you used to be so nice.
私はずっとまともよ。昔からね。
Well, I am.
そっか。またいつものように過去に苦しめられてるのね。かわいそうなケイジ君。
And she caresses my cheek.
怖がらないで。大丈夫。怖かったことも苦しくなる原因も全部忘れるから。元の私たちの関係に戻りましょう。
So the needle now pierces my skin.
大丈夫。宇宙人にもてあそばれた心の傷はまた私が治してあげるから。
Oh no, so that smile really is Kanade-san's. But the madness in her eyes tells me that my words are not reaching her anymore. And now the needle enters my vein.
じゃあね、ケイジ君。バイバイ。
So, farewell, Keiji-kun. No, stop! Please don't erase my memories, Kanade-san. And I scream at the top of my lungs as she gently lays her finger on the plunger of the syringe. And at the right time, a thunderous roar and a violent tremor. Okay, so Keiji was super lucky. He was 1 millisecond from getting that memory erasing drug, but something interrupted everyone. So let's see what's going on.
何事？
不明。ただいま分析中。
何この音？爆発？どっかから撃たれた？
So wait, what's going on? So explosion.
いえ、違います。これは
ボークスか。ボークスが降ってきたのか？
So a Vorks landed in the spaceship and it kicked up lots of dust. Wait, so it must be Arne. I remember this happening before. Arne once summoned the Vorks to help us carry our bags after we had been out shopping. So that was in Volume 2 near the end. So the problem was that Arne was being all cute and she was begging, showing her allowance. And the townspeople, they just felt so sorry that they let Arne buy so much groceries for a low price. And there was so much groceries that Keiji and Arne couldn't bring it all home. So Arne decided, okay, so how about I summon a Vorks machine? So that was because Shino was sick and Arne wanted to make something for Shino as a get-well present, or a get-well meal. However, so Arne is exhausted and still lying motionless under the guard of the underlings. Wait, then how? So it's moving on its own. The Vorks picks up Shino and the others before grabbing me, together with the underlings who have been restraining me. Wait, what? So apparently it looks like Arne is remotely controlling this Vorks machine. Wait, the voice coming from the speakers is a familiar one, and we've heard it echo through the workshop countless times. At the moment, I hear the winch that's fitted to the rear of the Vorks winding up. And when I take a look, it's clear that the cable is connected to something outside.
どうしてアルネが今体の自由は奪っているはず。
奏様、ご命令を。
So, what should we do, Kanade-sama?
そんなもの全員逃がさず捕らえるに決まってるでしょ。
Wait. So now Kanade's like, we'll do something. And I'm sure for underlings, they're used to just taking exact direct orders. And that's kind of vague.
みんなしっかり捕まって脱出する。
Hold on tight. Wait. So what about you?
そうよ、アルネちゃんも一緒じゃなきゃ。
わかった、やってみる。
So Arne's still in the underlings' clutches. I'm sure she's carefully guarded. The the Vorks makes to turn around and grab her, but then,
そうはさせないわ。
well, I'm not gonna let you do that. So Arne is the ultimate prize. So you can take those other people away, but not Arne. And the woman in the lab coat reaches out towards us and clenches her fist.
嘘、何今の。フォークスがへこんだ。
おとなしく投降しなさい。次はスクラップにするわよ。
So you're no match for the plasma gun. So either you surrender or I order the underlings to shoot you and break you up into pieces. Damn it. So what the hell is this? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
警告を無視しないで。行くわよ。
So I'm gonna go for a full attack if you make any more defiance against my ultimate plan. And Kanade-san raises her hand again. So 1.
ダメ、やっぱりもう逃げて。
Wait, what? So stop, Arne.
じゃあね、ケイジ。フォークス、頼んだよ。
So my eyes meet Arne's, and notice a steady spark in her eyes. In the same moment, I'm hauled suddenly away, and the cable begins winding up at full speed. And with a big whoosh, we soared up into the air, so the Vorks catapulted everyone up in the air, and the world is torn out of sight. Wait, Arne! And I let out an inadvertent scream as I watch her disappear into the distance. Okay, so this is the opening for Volume 3, and I'm sure it's the same as Volume 1 and Volume 2. Minus that they changed the CGs to reflect what we're about to see in Volume 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this and hold on for a minute. Okay, so I'm back from the opening, and it looks like we're starting off similar to what happened in Volume 2. So that was when Lily and Uni kidnapped Arne and were about to sell her for money. But unlike those two, Kanade's smart and she's able to cover all bases, and it was pretty much impossible for Keiji and the others to find an opening and strike back at Kanade. So I feel that the reason why Kanade's doing this is because, well, she's a counselor and she's heard all sorts of problems from her customer and client, including Keiji, and when she found space technology like the cat's device and the shark's spaceship, it was like, wait, I can create a cure-all device that can solve all problems on Earth. So all illnesses, all diseases, all problems, all distress, all emotions. And it comes at the expense of losing your past. So in Kanade's mind, it's like, if I make you forget your past, then you won't be reminded of all those bad memories, which will cause you pain and distress. And in short, you'll be happy coming out at the end. But I'm sure that's what no one wants. And I've seen this a lot in other media, like Hot Fuzz, where, well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they were trying to create a perfect village until the main character arrived in town. So it was so perfect that it kept winning the Perfect Village of the Year award. But later, he does find the sinister side. So anyways, back to this title. It looks like Arne has launched Kumiko, Lily, and the others to safety. And let's see how it goes from here. So first, Kumiko's like,
さすがにここまで来たなら大丈夫かな。
リリー、降りれる？
ああ、一人で平気だ。
Okay, so I'm off. So I stopped the Vorks some distance from the spaceship. Kimiko and Lily jump down, supporting themselves on the mech's ladder. And watching them from the pilot's seat, I open the canopy.
じゃあ私たちも降りよっか。
ええ、シノ様、本来ボークスの操縦席は一人乗りですので、シノ様はお降りください。
Okay, so while Kimiko and Lily clinged onto the Vorks machine from the outside, Shino, Keiji, and Uni were in the cockpit, bunched together.
ならユニちゃんもケイ君の膝から降りるべきじゃないのかな。
将来の嫁としては、私の指定席はここだと存じておりますので、問題ありません。
And that talk about, well, I'm his bride. Again.
じゃあ
刑事様、顔色が。
But I'm sure at this point, everyone can see that it's just a joke. Oh, well, sorry, but could you two hurry up and get off?
ほらユニちゃん降りるよ。
So I think Shino wants to help Keiji get off the Vorks machine. Okay, so they both get off. So it seems that Uni's finally caught onto the situation as she obliges without any further complaints. And after making sure the two have gotten out, I take a deep breath. And my body feels tremendously heavy. It's as though my stomach is being wrung out. I'm suddenly overcome with a painful bout of nausea. It's okay. So I can manage for now. I just need to stay still for a while.
大丈夫。宇宙人にもてあそばれた心の傷は、また私が治してあげるから。
And I'm sure for Keiji, it's hard for him to understand why Kanade was suddenly turned this way. So turn evil and... Well, anyways, I take out one of the paper bags I always kept on hand and deposit the contents of my stomach into it. So he needs to vomit. And the stomach acid burns my throat. My head is throbbing and my chest is extremely tight and I feel like utter crap.
ケイ君大丈夫？
So are you alright? Yeah, it's just my usual aversion to machines. Well, I think it's more like he had to go through that wild ride from the spaceship to here. So it's kind of like a roller coaster ride for Keiji. So I notice Shino-san peeking inside the cockpit. I try smiling at her, but her response is muted. And at times like this, it's kind of annoying how well she understands me. I'm sure it's because, well, Shino's been with Keiji for pretty much most of his life, and she wants to be the perfect big sister for Keiji. So, let's see. Basking in the cool night breeze now, sweeping across the riverside, I wait for my stomach to settle down. Okay, so this is a good place to stop for this episode, and we'll see what happens next. So the main problem is that Kanade still has RNA in her possession, and I wonder how much time there is before Kanade does destroy or kill RNA for her research and experiment. So she wants to use RNA for fuel, or maybe force RNA to be like some test specimen or a product that will attract more fractalium metal to help power Kanade's research. So it's still unclear about what Kanade wants to do, but we can see that Kanade is being genuine and she's not being possessed or controlled by anything. And I'm sure she has her good intents, but the way that she's bringing it about sounds very sinister and evil, and it kind of fits the theme that I mentioned a few minutes ago about the hot fuzz, the perfect village, the perfect environment. And the way I've seen it is that it always comes with death or mind controlling at the end. But anyways, that's too much to guess. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.